Last time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer. 3 roommates continue the search for clues to find out if their neighbor across the street, Professor X, murdered his lover, Nancy. We rejoin the gang in their pursuit of truth on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.
Out the window late one night, we saw a terrifying sight. Our neighbor murdering his wife.
Allegedly.
We search for clues to find the truth.
Please help me.
To catch a killer on the loose.
There's blood everywhere.
Become the greatest roommate sleuths.
Anybody got any clues?
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Our Neighbors a Murderer.
Probably.
Maybe not.
You're doing a very staccato thing today. I like it.
Yeah, you know, I try to chop things up.
You sound like William Shatner.
Oh, is
It was
that...
going very, I thought like 80s pop.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to chop things up at the Love Shack, baby.
Love
No?
Shack.
This is taking a weird turn.
Okay.
I don't
Back
know
to
how
you,
I feel
back to
about
you, back
this.
to you, back to
Thank you. I'm here with my 2 roommates, honorary roommate Michelle,
Honorary roommate.
and actual live human roommate Brandon. That made
Our life from me, Brandon.
that made it
At
seem
the
like
Love Shack.
Michelle is also a human, just to clarify.
Yes. Although sometimes I am a Virgo, so sometimes I'm a little robotic.
Is that a Virgo thing?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, really?
We're very organized. We feel feelings, but we don't acknowledge that.
I'm a Capricorn. What does that mean? Why the pause?
You're such a Capricorn.
What? Is
She
that a
seems
good
to be
thing?
the resident expert, so I'm deferring.
No, remember what happened when I brought up Geminis and I got that hate mail for like 3 months?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't do this anymore.
Yeah, I'm very hesitant now to talk about astrology.
Touchy subject. So avoid that at all costs, but
Only
don't
really
avoid.
the Geminis, though.
Yes,
I'll just put
especially
that out there.
Gemini.
Nobody
And
else
definitely
was-
Professor X is a Gemini. Oh, I said it.
Speaking of, what's he up to over there? Okay, let's see. Okay. Is that it? That's definitely a knife, right?
For sure, a knife. Okay, I assume that's sharpen. I don't know what else you would be rubbing a knife against another thing for other than to sharpen it, right?
Yeah, the motion is definitely like a sharpening.
Okay.
And it's one of those KitchenAid knives, like it's red. It's just a red knife.
Yeah.
Like not like a blood red, but like a poppy fun red.
Yeah, and like there's no red on the blade.
Yes.
It's just the handle.
Or maybe we can't see because the blade is red.
I mean, honestly, I feel like if you're gonna sharpen a knife, clean it first.
Yeah.
Like, don't sharpen a
Yeah, you
bloody
don't
knife.
sharpen it and then you're like, oh, this needs cleaned.
Yeah, that's a
Doesn't
little
that
bit.
dull the knife?
Yeah, that's backwards.
I feel if anyone knows how to treat a knife,
it would
it's
be a
Professor
murderer.
X. Yep.
It would. Yes.
Or a chef.
Or a chef. Maybe he's a chef.
He could be a chef.
oh, that pasta.
Pasta, baby.
He does.
Pasta require a knife.
He only makes pasta, so I don't think he's a chef.
I'm definitely not a chef.
Yeah, I feel like I've never you order a lot of pizza. We
Yes.
see the boxes.
Virgo.
Like you just pile them up outside of your door.
Virgo.
Virgos love pizza.
And I've never heard you cooking or anything.
No, and people always think based on the sound of my voice, they're like, "Oh, you seem like the kind of person who brings over cookies and food and stuff." But I'm not, because
no.
I don't know how to bake.
You bring
I
your
don't know how to
mom's
cook.
cookies sometimes. Those are delicious.
Oh yeah, those are really good.
She makes really good cookies.
Thanks, Sandy.
Thank you, Sandy.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sandy.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Sam. No, I was just.
Why didn't you immediately thank Sandy?
Well, I was just thinking about the knife thing. I'm still back on the knife
Oh,
thing.
okay. Yes,
Oh, he's
yes.
actually.
I was-
You're focused
You're
on the case.
focused.
I was
today.
watching him over there. He took it. He placed it exactly beside the other knives. They were all facing the same direction.
I didn't even notice he had a collection of knives.
just put them away.
Were they all red or were they all different colors?
Well, I think they were gradations of red, so they started at like a light red, like a poppy red, like a fun red.
Yes, fun
and
red.
then they went right down into like deep wine red.
Oh, like blood.
Blood red.
Ooh, scary. Oh, I don't like when we talk about the murder. It scares me.
Well, Michelle, wait. That's the whole podcast.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Just for clarification, you're not here under duress, correct?
No,
Yeah.
I just like chatting with people,
Yeah.
to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
You do kind of
yeah.
avoid talking about the murder aspect.
No, because again, this is a Virgo thing. If I focus on it, then I'm worried, I don't know. I just get worried. It's like anytime I watch a movie, I think it'll happen to me. That's why I often watch like romantic comedies because I'm like, oh, it could happen to me if I watch, this movie.
So you're like trying to use the energy of the movie
To
in
move
your
my
life.
life forward, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't relate. But maybe someone who can is our next guest. Hello, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, happy to be here.
And hello.
Oh.
Hi.
Well, we have two guests today, which I think is incredible. So why don't you guys introduce yourself really quickly?
Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Great. I am Martha Raven.
Martha Raven. Martha. That's a very poetic name. Martha Raven.
Yeah, and I'm here with my ex-husband.
Whoa.
Hello, my name is Hawthorne Raven.
Hawthorne Raven.
Oh, so you kept the Raven.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
interesting.
actually,
This
that's
is
a very
complicated.
interesting story.
very
I
complicated.
kept my maiden name when we were married, but then once we divorced, I said, I'm taking it. I'm taking it along with all the other stuff.
Came
I
back
do-
for my name right after.
Raven's a pretty quality last name.
Yeah, I would definitely keep that.
I know my original one was Ross. Hello for
Hello,
less.
Ross and
for less,
Rachel.
Martha Ross. I see why you went with Raven.
It sounds sounds like bad. Like I made a flag.
Right.
Who is
I was
the one who
thinking
made
the
the
same
flag?
Oh, yeah, that's
thing,
a Betsy Ross. I was going to say.
Might as well be Betsy, you know what I mean? And no, I don't want to
Martha
be her.
Ross sounds like, you could be like a politician or a president, but
An
Martha
old
Raven
one.
sounds like you could be like a rock star.
Or like
Sex
a
goddess.
superhero. Or
Sex, maybe a sex goddess.
Sex, definitely sex.
Yes.
goddess.
And
Don't say
she
anything.
Is, okay.
No, I feel okay.
That was very stern.
Yeah, I
it's
feel like
all right.
something was about to happen there. And it has changed.
Hawthorne, we have a very open podcast. What were you about to say? I want to know.
Well, I was
If you
gonna
turn down my mic.
Okay. Sweetie, what I was going to say is she was great in the sack. That's all I was going to say.
I
It was
love
going
that.
to be a compliment.
I love
See? Wait, you let him say it,
I
and
know.
it was a good thing.
It's always a gamble. You never know what's going to come out of that little trap.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so wait,
Interesting.
you guys are divorced, but you seem very cordial.
Well, we live together.
We live together. That's right. Yeah.
He lives in my garage. There's a back room. Don't worry. He doesn't live in the garage proper. There's no cement floor. Well, there's a cement floor, but there's a carpet over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a tinkerer, so an inventor, if you will, and so I stay out in the garage. Garage is my space.
It's his?
And the rest of the house is Martha's.
Oh my gosh, like what kind of things do you invent?
Thank you for
We'll
asking.
talk for hours
Thank you
about
for
this.
asking.
Why would you ever ask?
Oh, I'm so
this?
sorry. I'm a collector, so I'm just curious about what.
Michelle, just watch your questions.
Okay.
And watch your eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Shane's very jealous.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
And what do you collect?
She won't never tell us, but that was really smooth, Hawthorne.
Yeah.
We've been trying to find out for about 2 months.
Yeah.
Well, that's my mystery. I have a couple of very good inventions. One, the double spoon.
Double spoons, as in two.
Two spoons.
Yes.
How does that work?
Any
That's
follow-up
very.
questions?
I just have to say, there's a clear contention, like coming
It's not
from-
my favorite of his. And
Okay.
and
Martha, you
I've
don't
made
like
that,
the double spoon?
I've made that very visible here. I know this is not a visible medium, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
not
if you
his-
guys
it's
would have seen
not his
Martha's
best.
face, one eye was just twitching like crazy. No, wait, how does the
Hear
double
him out.
spoon work?
So the double spoon is essentially one, if you can imagine one spoon. Have we all used a spoon?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I use them all the time.
I've done forks for sure. Which
I
one's
love
the
a
spoon?
spork. I love a spork.
Yeah. So it's taking the same idea of the spork, but what it's doing is it's actually just multiplying the spoon in two.
Martha's falling asleep.
And sweetie, wake up! I'm telling you about the double spoon. And so so what happens is you press a small actuator button, and the spoon doubles, shink like that, and
It's faulty. Most of them are faulty.
That is correct.
Yes,
That does sound-
whistleblower.
does
Go,
sound
Martha.
like if
I've
I had
got-
it in my mouth at the time of the swing, that would be dangerous.
no.
We
Probably.
have not ironed that out yet, and
Okay.
that's
No.
why the patent's still pending.
And who's eating two soups, honey? Who's eating two soups? Oh, here we go.
I've dabbled in multi-soup eating.
Yeah.
Which
But only with
soups?
fork.
What soup combo is good?
It's usually clam chowder in one and a tomato bisque in the other. I like one very creamy and just no chunks,
And one biscuit.
and one that's more chunky.
Bisky business.
I was just thinking that.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Oh, you
We're kind of
Stop it.
Wait, you guys
Honestly-
have a real connection. Michelle and Hawthorne have such a good connection. They're really vibing.
And I honestly would use the double spoon because I don't like it for soup, but I love cereals. So I would use it to eat Count Chocula and Boo Berry.
The thing is, you have 2 spoons of one mouth, so what's going to happen there?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you're right, but
Well,
it would be a good combo
I
pack.
think I see it as like if you want to eat 2 different things, but you don't want to mix the flavors.
Exactly
You see what I
right.
mean? So you do 1 scoop in one soup, 1 scoop in the other.
When you're going to scoop, does the soup just fall out of the other one, though?
No. You like close it.
Do
You
one at a
close
time.
it.
Well, that's
Oh, yeah,
another,
you work in marketing for Hawthorne? Great.
Well,
Yes, Martha.
it's
I
going
love this.
very well for me, Martha. Right now, this podcast is going very well for me.
Yeah, somehow I'm outnumbered. It's never happened to me
Well,
before.
Martha, what do you do? What do you
Yes,
do?
I want to focus on Martha.
Thank you. I am a preschool teacher's aide.
Yes,
Oh, just the
that's
aid.
great.
Just the aid.
Don't say just.
Not to belittle. Sorry.
Just the aid, but you know what? I do a lot of. Okay, so I refill the sand in the sandbox.
Oh my gosh.
That's
I've always
important.
wondered who did that. I thought it was
Exactly.
just a fairy.
No, what you believe in fairies?
I
No wonder you love the double spoon.
Oh, that was great.
So close to the devil's spoon, which really intrigues me.
Guy, are you... Guy's tearing up a little bit, Brandon. Can you...
Oh,
No, I'm just.
it's very Capricorn.
Very Capricorn.
It's not.
Your hair is exceptional today, and I don't think anyone's mentioned it yet.
Thank you.
Are we passing out compliments?
Yeah,
Yes.
compliments are
I
cool.
would
I mean, if
love
you-
one.
yeah, we
I
can
would
go-
love one.
I think that's perfect. Let's start with
Me, I would love one.
Okay.
Hey,
You.
am I giving it?
I would love to be given.
Well, okay, I
compliments.
passed to you, you passed to her.
Yeah, we popcorn. I'll take it. Take it.
Martha, you are a terrific guest.
That seems
If the viewers could see, I'm underwhelmed.
Yes, middle of
Yeah,
the road
your
on that.
eyes twitching again. Is anybody better than me? I
You
don't know.
pass it off, we popcorn it right over.
Okay. Martha, I think that you would make an excellent preschool teacher's aide because you seem to really listen and hear what people are saying. You're an active listener.
Yes. And I'm an activist as well.
Yes. Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
Martha.
yeah.
Oh.
Cat
Wait, I
scratch,
think
cat
I get it.
scratch.
I think I get it now. Martha, you are so good at this.
I think that's akin to
Okay,
being
well,
a good
that's a-
guest.
I don't know. I just
On the
Little
podcast.
words,
Just seemed
actually.
pretty close to the
Little
same.
less,
Let's
almost
do the
less
same thing.
specific.
I feel like I start off right and then it just goes downhill. at some
Except
point.
eye contact, not there. I want you to look into my soul when you tell me how much you love me.
There's something scary about your eyes.
Don't look at. Yeah, it's. Honestly,
Honey, no one's asked you about my eyes. And in fact, you butting in right now is very, very you.
Well, my therapist told me that I need to dip my oar
We see
in.
the same therapist.
I need and together. So she hears a lot. She overhears the whole thing, but her eyes can get you, and that brings me to my next invention, which is the double sunglasses.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
Doubles
I'm on
everything.
board already.
He doubles everything.
Yep. Double it right up. It's like one. Have any of you ever worn a pair of sunglasses
I
before?
think so. Yeah, are those the ones with the
You're thinking
thicker?
of prescription glasses.
You're thinking of transitions, which are very out of style.
Are
Oh
the-
my God, I have transitions.
Oh,
Really?
God.
Oh, I love those. I think
Well,
they're very
You're
attractive.
perfect for my ex-husband.
You guys have so much in common, Michelle and Hawthorne.
Well, since I'm older, around 50 to 80, that's something that older people do. We have transition lenses because you have to protect your eyes. You have to protect your eyes when you get older.
From what?
Yeah.
What are you?
From the sun, from the elements.
I have just worn regular sunglasses though.
Oh yeah, so wait, these
Yeah,
double?
back to your invention.
So yep, and they're basically the thickness of approximately what would be 2 sunglasses if you had them both on.
Essentially bifocals. Not very cool at all.
Exactly. But then you press a button and then they separate and you have the double.
And believe it or not, the
sunglasses.
button is faulty.
Yeah, it's bad.
I will say I'm not exactly sure with this one, although I love it and I already am buying 5 pairs. How does it help you if you only have 2 eyes?
So we're in the testing phase right now. And that's honestly one of the problems we're trying to iron out.
And not to play devil's advocate because I hate both products, but you only have one mouth, so your argument should stand for both products in terms of you only have two eyes, you only have one mouth, and yet you're asking for double spoons and for double glasses, and so that's the same argument. that should
Martha,
play.
you have a beautiful
I'm ready. I'm
Here we
ready
go,
for
it's
this.
happening.
I'm ready for this.
soul
Oh, okay.
in this room.
How
was that?
That's getting
That was good.
was much better.
I
good.
wonder your feelings about her soul outside of this room.
Yes, but you know, you work
because I
in,
emphasize this room.
You
Yeah.
work in, and then you work out,
Yeah.
Sure.
and you do look like you work out.
Oh.
Oh my God, Martha, we have so much in common.
No, I don't like this at all.
Well,
Wow.
no one asked you.
I am
Okay,
a-
popcorning around.
I feel like I feel like everybody found a match except for Brandon.
It's fine. It's fine.
How-
I'm just happy to be here.
How are things going with Karen Clooney?
Karen Clooney? Oh, not well.
I
tell you
expected that it would have.
Yeah,
go
no.
horribly.
I thought it was a date. No,
It
was
wasn't.
not. No. So we were just. It was like she was giving me financial advice, and I thought, great. This is good. We're good for each other because like I know how to have fun. You know how to be responsible. And then no, it was a consultation. I was in.
Oh. So you left, like you paid her and left.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's how you end like almost every day.
Yeah, well, I end up going, thinking like, oh, someone's giving me their business card. This is like they're giving me their number. This is going to be great. I'll call them back and go on a date. And every time it ends up, there I am trying to sell some Tupperware to people all of a sudden. Like, how did I
sad.
find myself here?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's so
that avenue of,
Yeah.
of wealth.
That's
Yeah.
so sad, and it brings me to an interesting, like, that's just really, really depressing and really sad, and I'm just, like, heartbroken. That's so sad. And it brings me to a question for you guys. You guys, how long were you married before you guys got divorced?
Hawthorne?
26 years. 26
That's
years.
beautiful. That is a beautiful thing, and
That's
I
almost
wonder,
as old as... How old was Jesus Christ when he died? 27.
33.
33. Yes.
Oh,
Oh
you're
my
connecting
God.
on that as well.
Yeah.
You guys both knew that answer.
No, and so was Ava Perón
Perón
and Che Guevara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
old
God.
33. So we were almost there.
This
6
candle
away.
in the middle of the table just lit itself.
Oh my goodness.
Right in between
God.
you
Wow.
guys.
Oh, that's the love candle that the witch gave me.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at that.
Speaking of
I sneezed.
unsafe inventions, that thing has just been on when we've come home a few times.
Yeah, I don't
I'm just
understand.
concerned that who's turning that on? Obviously not us.
My
It's just
heart,
coming on.
anytime I watch a rom-com, probably,
Oh, so
which is
whenever
every
it
night.
lights, we see.
Yes.
I think it's beautiful. It's,
Yeah.
it's truly beautiful.
It's
it reminds me
beautiful
of
and
my
intimate.
favorite store in the mall,
Yeah.
Brookstone.
I love Brookstone. I knew it.
Martha, Michelle, you guys have so much in common.
You're my new favorite couple.
Oh, I love
Well, wait till
we're
you
not-
hear this.
And we're not a couple.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
We're
My
not-
favorite
yeah,
divorced couple.
I'm actually a
who's
very
friends.
early investor in Brookstone.
Oh my. No, you're not.
Accidentally.
How do you invest in something accidentally?
Let me tell you how. Someone gives you their business card, all right?
Oh, Brandon.
Exactly.
You end up on a date, and then they're like, "Hey, I've got this proposition for
Oh,
you,"
Brandon.
and you're like, "I am all in," and then it's like
Essentially.
it's for Brookstone
That is the
investment.
saddest.
Essentially.
I'm crying.
Well, for me, it was a clerical error, but I thank my stars every day for that clerical error.
Oh my God.
And you know what? I'm rich for it. I'm not afraid to say I'm very rich.
That gives me hope.
How rich are you?
Oh, if I said a number right now, I can tell by the looks on your faces that you wouldn't understand it.
I see you slyly put your hand up on the table, and that diamond ring is telling no lies.
And you can see the numbers I'm writing right now on the table.
You.
And
Could you
the
actually
table
not write
isn't
on
big
our
enough.
table?
Well, I'll buy you a new one.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Deal. Write all over it.
Hawthorne's been very silent, although he's made a lot of money just from me.
The therapist told me
Oh my
to
God.
count to 10. Once she hits the end of the sentence, count to 10, and then you may speak. But yeah, that's correct. She is an early investor in Brookstone. That's how we met.
And that's how he lives rent free in my garage.
It's true, and I'm thankful for it. Mwah. And
Living rent free. That's the dream.
it's so good. It's so good. And
Surprisingly, double spoon and double goggles haven't hit the
hold
market.
on a second. Double goggles? That's not something I had thought of, sweetie. That I had thought of double glasses, but double goggles is you're underwater
If you lose a
And
pair,
you lose it, you're a pair of goggles.
you can't go back.
Look at that collaboration.
Have you made anything else double?
No, the other invention was a cube umbrella, which I bet which is a little departure from the double spoon. It's
A cube umbrella.
It's an umbrella that surrounds you in a cube shape. So it
And
blocks
this
all
he hasn't
four.
told me about. This he must have been hiding this away in the garage, which I go into weekly, but haven't seen the cube.
So you're just surrounded. Traditionally, umbrellas will only cover you from rain from just one direction.
Sure,
so the cube umbrella
sure.
does. It goes out to 5.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah.
Wait, it's under you?
It's above.
Oh.
Above,
But
in
umbre-
front, behind, left, right. 5.
You were in a
Right?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Down.
5. There's no bottom.
Nothing
to it.
bottom.
There's no
So there'd
bottom.
be a
You
dozen
are the
six
bottom.
You're the
sides.
bottom.
You're the bottom.
And that's the marketing copy, I
That's the
believe.
bottom, yeah.
You are
Yeah,
the bottom.
you are the bottom.
It's crazy you hadn't heard of it, but you know the marketing copy.
Umbrella cube.
I saw it
You're
on
the
my,
bottom.
my
You're the
Facebook ads. I'm very active.
So
on
it's doing
Facebook.
well.
Yes.
It's doing very well.
That's good.
Well,
You
that's
can pay
yeah.
for anything to do well.
Oh. Is that in Brookstone?
That's in
If
Brooks.
that is actually something I was going to try to maybe bring up during this very meeting. Sweetie, what do you think? Could you maybe slide that under the
It's got
door?
a couple of back shelves by the restrooms, which we don't let customers in. And I'm willing to move. No, I'm not yet willing to move.
okay.
I gotta ask, what did it in for this relationship?
Well, there was very little love
Okay.
from the start. And
I see that.
and honestly, that was probably the biggest part of it. But we tried to have children for probably 10 years, and I'm barren.
Ooh.
And you know what? Hawthorne made me that way. So,
Whoa. Wait, is
Whoa,
he
really?
your inventor?
Well,
yeah, he invented the
that's what she continues
double
to claim.
hysterectomy.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm confused. What?
Well, what the doctor said is that there is a very rare condition. It only affects about 1 in any Americans, in any number of Americans. And if
One in any number.
If
Okay.
a
I
person
think I have it.
if a person dislikes you enough, they become barren to you. Oh, and that's what
Just to
happened.
you.
It's a mental thing.
I see.
So it's, you know, how sometimes
It's
you can,
psychosomatic.
exactly.
This is like, like when Victorians, like, they would pass away from just
Feelings.
sorrow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
just
me,
die
I
of
think.
sorrow.
I'm definitely going to die of sorrow.
Really?
Wait.
Why do you think that?
No.
Oh, God. Ooh, too real. I don't know. Sometimes I'm a heavy crier. And sometimes I cry so hard, I'm like, I literally can't survive. I'm just, losing so much water from my body because I'm just crying a lot. And then 2, my face is just all puffy. That's not really related to, but I get puffy when I cry.
Are you collecting tears?
No, I'm not collecting tears, but actually that's a great idea.
Would you like to? Because the double goggles do just that.
Okay.
I hate to keep pushing my product, but I will continue to.
Savvy business person.
Yeah.
I have to ask because I'm sure everyone listening is wondering. Like, clearly you guys know something about Nancy and her murder and maybe Professor X and the connection and her death potentially. What is going on?
So
What,
do you
the
wanna-
better question is, what don't we know?
Right.
Oh God. Yes.
She knows a lot of the hot gossip.
The thing is, Hawthorne's entire back of his garage is just one window, and that one window faces Nancy's house. And so you better believe he's constantly in that room because he hasn't a job.
Yeah.
He hasn't a source of income. So if he's not playing Minecraft on the computer all day, what is he doing?
Right.
Wait a second. So you watch Nancy's house because Nancy didn't live with Professor X. She was just always over there.
She
It's
was
right
over
across
there a
the
lot.
street. Right across the street from my garage.
Whoa!
Okay, that was weird. Do we need to talk about that for a second?
I
What was that
thought-
reaction? Are you all right?
That wasn't a real that was me trying to add I thought it was like a very dramatic noise to
Oh,
add.
okay.
Like, you know, when something dramatic happens.
I know. I just thought that was a genuine reaction from you, and then I was like, "Is this a continuation of?"
No, I
the
was doing
upset-
like a spooky noise.
No,
Okay.
this is the noise you do after anything. Pew pew pew.
Oh, that's a transition noise.
That's a transition noise.
Okay.
Which Brandon's been editing out my transition.
Well, not all the time. I'll
Pew
leave
pew
those in
pew.
there.
Thank
Sounds
you.
like you guys need one more transition noise. And it's,
I think it's super spooky. I'd be scared of that.
No, it was so spooky. I was concerned.
You thought something happened?
Yeah.
Oh no.
As
I'm
long as
fine.
you're okay.
Well, you know, guys
I'm okay.
afraid of ghosts. We've already established
Well, yeah.
that.
He's skeptical of them at the
That's
very least.
canon.
I just don't know if they're real or not, but one attacked me when I was young. Anyway, distractions. So you're watching Nancy in her house.
Watching
Not
it.
on purpose, I hope.
Not on purpose, just incidentally.
She's an interesting person.
Very interesting. And
beautiful.
here is something strange. Obviously, we
And
both.
smart.
She is smart.
You can't tell that from a window.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, Mal, if
She
you look
does math a
closely.
lot.
Yeah, she was doing equations on the
On
board.
the glass.
You did say she had a telescope.
Yes, she did.
Totally smart person.
And here's some gossip for you to chew on, is that we obviously read about the disappearance in the paper and on the neighborhood blog, and when she disappeared, since that day, every day 2 books have been delivered to her doorstep, and they're stacking up out there.
And not just from Amazon.
Like a book subscription service, because I have one of those. It makes me feel like I'm in a book club, but it's
Well,
just me.
it's hard to know, but they're different
That-
boxes each time.
That gossip is so delicious. I'm gonna need a double spoon.
Very nice product placement.
It's like you got me so excited, then you brought me right back down. You burst my little bubble.
Martha, you are
I love
a
this.
magnificent creature.
Look me in my eyes. Look me in my,
so good.
Directly in my
I'm
eyes.
scared too.
Don't blow it.
Creature.
And you make me want to be a better person.
Yeah.
At times. I don't know why
Sometimes,
did I say
yeah.
that.
You always
There's always
make
a
it- you-
qualifier
Yeah, you
at
add a
the end.
specific in there that makes it too small
I
for
don't know.
me.
Maybe because I'm gassy.
Well,
I need to bring it back to the books because I have to know what genre of books, or is it any genre of books, or is it, nonfiction?
well, Hawthorne pointed to me
Historical
as if
fiction.
I knew what books she was being delivered. We
well,
didn't.
I'll
We didn't
just
see
assume-
through the window what was opened
Okay,
because she
yes.
wasn't there. She was hardly ever there.
And it would
these are
be
still in
illegal.
boxes,
It would
right?
be
These are still
illegal
in
to
boxes
open.
on
very,
like your
very much a
porch.
federal crime.
Okay.
Oh, is that?
Oh, 100%.
Michelle?
Wait, have
you
you
been
been
doing
stealing
that?
our
You collecting
packages?
people's mail?
No, I'm just sometimes curious, like, oh, do I want to have that subscription to the, I have a cheese box subscription, so I'm always just curious, like, what's this one? Should I get that one? Yeah, cheese box.
Cheese of the month.
Martha's mouthing cheese box like it's a weird thing. It's not. A lot of people do it. A lot of people between the ages of 50 and 80 subscribe to
Goat?
cheese boxes. Goat cheese.
You feel
Gruyere.
attacked right now. You seem a little defensive.
Oh, I don't know why.
The candle went on when you.
Yeah.
Wait, that was so crazy
Yeah.
when you said that.
But it was the
candle-
anger.
Like it was
that's
sort of
that's the anger
pulsing,
candle.
like,
Well, that's a
Yes.
Brookstone product, so.
Oh.
Or maybe it's burning love for cheese. Like,
Yeah.
cheese
I
has
think
got me
they're
through a
both- they're
lot.
both lit.
I'm just
They're
going to
both
move
lit.
our dried out succulent away from both of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
just be
yeah.
careful.
Also,
I would just throw that against the wall.
Yeah.
You just want to.
But you know
I'll
what?
leave it.
But then we get more of them. We've
Yeah,
been
then they
trying to get rid of
multiply.
the succulent for a long time.
Oh,
We
my
just
God.
keep
you
getting
got a
more.
succulent subscription too? What's with all these boxes?
Yeah.
Honestly, I sometimes think Brandon's moving out, like slowly.
Why? Because of the boxes? that
Because
I
of the
keep?
boxes. That
You never
keep-
know when you're going to need a box.
I just feel like
Uh-oh.
you pack them up and then they slowly disappear. And I'm like, is Brandon moving out?
Should we leave and let these two sort this out?
Please don't
no.
speak to her
No,
about
this
that.
if you
happens.
leave, we'll just make
This
out
happens.
again.
This is actually the best time for us to work out our differences, because otherwise we just kind of sit silently and keep watching Netflix. So it's
Yeah.
best for us to talk about this now, because there's no other time where something isn't on that we can just sit and watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
I am not currently moving out,
okay.
but that comment makes me think you want me to.
Oh. Wow.
Your turn.
Candles out.
I don't want you to move out,
Okay.
but
Oop.
Michelle just
that's my bottle of wine from my wine subscription box.
she just rolled it across the ground.
When things get awkward like this, I just need to make some noise. I don't know.
You just tried to make a distraction.
Is that what
No, hold on. Okay, wait. Was that a ghost sound, or was that
That's
you
a go-
freaking out?
That was both. I'm like, oh, it's awkward, but
Okay.
also the
I
ghost.
thought you just had a seizure.
No.
That was scary.
Because if we transition there, I don't know what section of this podcast we're in.
I just feel like when you can't make noises like that because you're like 73 and like anytime you make a noise like that, I'm just afraid that that's it.
Okay, I'm not 73.
No, of course not.
I'm in that range.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Sorry.
No, thank you for being
We gotta
concerned.
wait.
Actually, I like when people are concerned.
We have diverged.
We have
I'm
diverged.
so sorry to our guests. Oh my
We've
gosh,
lost
this is
control. We
embarrassing.
want to know what you know. So, all these packages are stacking up, and what do you think that means? Like, as a watcher,
So
She
here,
loves books.
yeah, we've thought
She's
about
smart.
it. We think she likes books. Here's the weird thing. Here's the second part that I didn't tell you.
Barbie.
They have been stacking up until yesterday. When I went outside yesterday, all but one box had been removed. You tell us what that means.
All but one.
One box. All
One box.
but
Okay,
one box.
here's my next question. Here's my follow-up question. Was that box kind of deteriorating? It was one of the older boxes there, or was it the most recent box?
Most recent box.
Okay, that would be the one that
Okay, here's one theory. She's not dead.
Okay.
She came back and she took the packages. And she went back to
The
wherever
latest
she
box.
is.
I'll write that down.
And she
May
left.
not be dead.
I don't know if that explains why she left the newest box. Maybe she.
Maybe she just came right before the newest box was delivered.
And the newest box was delivered.
Could be.
That's what I was going to say.
Or someone knows she's dead, doesn't want to raise suspicions,
Oh!
goes over and gets
Or-
the boxes.
or someone who's ordering those books accidentally orders something they didn't want.
Oh.
You know.
Or
Send it
someone's been looking in the packages and being like, "Oh, this seems like nice."
You can't do that.
luxury."
Or they weren't even supposed to be delivered to that house, and the neighbor's like, "Hey, these are my packages." Walks over there and picks them up.
Could be. The neighbor next to Nancy, he seems like he reads books.
Okay, so that
So
could be.
I don't know
It.
if that's I don't know if that's a clue or a tip.
Do you guys have any ors? Anyone else?
Or
Okay.
Hawthorne.
Oh, okay. You're setting me up.
Or-
right. Well,
Or don't double it. Or
it is a ghost.
I don't know.
Could
he's
it
always,
be?
It could
he's
be.
always
Ghost took the
disappointing me.
boxes. Ghost took those boxes.
It could be a ghost.
Like a ghost is taking the boxes. I guess
I don't
it could
know.
be.
The boxes could be ghosts.
It's hard to know if we're
gonna
getting
backtrack on that one.
closer.
Or the box is holding a ghost, like in Ghostbusters, how they had that little device that like kept the ghost inside. But in this case, it's a box that's
Or
Oh,
the UPS person
I
or
was-
FedEx.
I was just thinking that.
They might have a
Sweetie,
quota.
say that again.
The
Fed what?
UPS person or FedEx.
FedEx.
X.
Professor
X. Oh, we solved it.
Guys, today's word of the day is FedEx.
We solved it. We
I think
solved
we
it.
did. So Professor X is FedEx.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He own.
That's why he has such a nice apartment.
Does he own it or
God.
is he just FedEx?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We gave him that name, so if he owns
Oh,
FedEx,
right. We totally gave him that name.
dang it!
All right, throw out all new evidence.
Damn!
We're back at square one. But wait, we have some interesting evidence with that. I think we'll move on from that and get to our next segment, How He Done Did It! In this segment, we want you guys to tell us how you might go about killing someone through your profession or just your everyday life.
How someone who's an inventor could pull off a crime,
Yeah.
how someone who's an investor could pull off a crime.
Whatever it means to you, let us know, and we're here to listen.
Easy one for me.
Oh, sure.
Obviously, with the cube umbrella, one of my biggest competitors is the traditional one-sided umbrella.
Yeah.
What I would probably do is stage serial killings. I'm talking about a lot of killings
Okay.
with a regular umbrella.
Okay.
Make it.
Yep.
And I would set it
I
up
see.
to look, I'm talking about blown beach umbrellas. I'm talking about traditional cane umbrellas.
Yeah.
Oh, are those dangerous? How about a blunt-nosed cube umbrella?
Oh my
America, the time is now.
Yeah.
And
Headline: When
I
it
think-
rains, it pours. Umbrella killer on the
Umbrella killer.
loose.
I
Yes.
think that would work really well, especially since then if you see anybody with a regular umbrella, you'd be like, is that the umbrella murderer?
Exactly. And so good for me, good for my product.
Yeah, it triggers you into purchasing something that doesn't remind you of murder.
Exactly.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's crazy to me that more companies don't do things like that.
Yeah, they should.
They
Yeah.
should.
It's a viable business strategy.
I think
It's
so.
a new type of guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
More like
For
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Marketing is war.
Wow.
I built a panic room in my house.
Okay.
And
yeah.
In order to kill someone, I would do so in that room.
Sure.
Because By design, a panic room is for the occupant of the house,
Right.
which is me.
People don't know the codes to get into this panic
No one
room.
knows the codes.
You're the only one who knows the way in there.
Hawthorne, be
It's
careful.
it's my room. It's
Yeah.
my room to do with what I will.
Sure.
So if someone were to be found dead in there, I would not be a suspect because that means that they were an intruder.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the Jodie Foster
Have I
movie?
ever? Who else was in there that I wanted to have sex with?
Forrest Whitaker?
Candle just lit.
No, was it
Yep.
Kristen Stewart?
No, it was male.
Oh, who was it? Jared Leto. Jared Leto.
I'd him in that movie.
Yeah.
Just
me
in
too.
that movie.
Just in that movie. Who else?
Jared Leto has beautiful blue eyes.
Oh, absolutely. And I think for that movie, he bleached his hair blonde.
Yeah. It was like a departure for
Oh,
him.
absolutely. Remind me of Pete Davidson, who I'd also have sex with.
Wow, Martha, you were just a little hornball.
Oh, I'm a sexual woman.
No, that's fine. No judgment.
Since Hawthorne, it's been dry.
Oh, I have a good compliment. Martha, you are
This is it. Okay, it's gonna happen.
a sex monger. That was bad choice of words. Monger. You're sexy.
That's
You have sexy periods.
Damn it. Just and
Oh
that's
my
when a clue is
goodness.
unhelpful.
All right. 2 women on the podcast segment. Don't bring up a woman's period.
Oh, sorry, I can't talk during this segment.
no,
Yes.
we can't.
You guys have not learned your lesson.
I mean, are we past menopause? Yes.
Yes, I'm.
100%.
I'm between
haven't bled
50
in
and
10 years.
92, so it could
It's a
be.
roll of the dice?
Yes. All right. No talking. All right.
Absolutely no talking. God, I would do anything to bleed through a pair of jeans.
No. Anyway, guys, don't bring it up. It's something we'll bring up. And this has been 2 Women on the Podcast segment. Thank you.
I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I feel like we've gotten so much good information from both of you guys. I think we solved it.
We did.
Professor X's
Definitely did
FedEx.
not. No, just to clarify, we did not.
We did,
We didn't.
though.
Didn't
but we
what?
did.
What?
No,
Wait, what
just did
didn't we
not.
do?
No. We got very close, I think. We gained a lot of information. We did not solve it this
The
time.
FedEx.
Yeah.
Why are you saying the wrong thing?
What's
You
that?
keep saying we didn't.
Yeah, no. That's because that's what I intend to say. We did not.
Oh, so we
did
didn't.
not.
Okay.
say it.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Try staccato. That helps me sometimes.
We did not solve it. Rock lobster, we did not solve it. Does that help at all?
Whatever that other part was not helpful.
Okay.
But I
And
do
it's
get
as
it now.
big as a whale, and it's about to set sail.
We did not solve it. Does that help?
I get it now.
Okay.
Please stop. All right. Thank you guys so much for being
Thank
on the
you
podcast.
so much.
Thank you.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. If anyone out there would like to help join in and give us some more information, tell us things you liked, you didn't like, give us clues, ideas, anything you have, you can send that to us at sleuthmates@gmail.com, SLEUTHMATES @gmail.com. You can also do everything that you can do with phone numbers, text, call. That's it. At 815-570-9979.
You getting a lot of calls?
Oh, loads from
Loads.
Geminis.
We just can't play them because they're all murder threats towards Michelle. And remember to rate, review, and subscribe on iTunes because we need to figure out what happened to Nancy because she's like lying dead in a gutter somewhere or
Could
like
be.
in bed.
Or she's reading her book somewhere
Yeah, she's
on
got
the beach.
a lot of books to
We're
read.
not sure. Honestly, she's fine. But see you next time. And remember, love thy neighbor or they might just murder you. Bye.
So many questions left to answer. When does a compliment become an insult? If you're going to double something, why not my paycheck? Will Martha and Hawthorne get back together? Definitely no. And of course, did Professor X murder Nancy? All this and more next time on Our Neighbor's a Murderer.